What's up guys, it's Robert, you're watching Gentstyle, and in today's video we're going to talk about the worst style advice you could follow. So in the last video I kind of talked a little bit about some of the things you really don't want to forget, and so today I wanted to go over the worst advice I've heard other guys give to other guys, and I've also seen people in stores and style consultants give. So today we're going to go over the bad advice so that you know what not to follow. Okay, so the first thing on this list, and this is the thing that I hear in department stores, or I hear from parents, usually when you're younger, this is something your parents will tell you. They'll say, buy the suit bigger. And the reason they say this is because they, I guess, assume that you're going to gain weight or grow more. And yes, that is partially true, but here's the thing. You really need to buy the suit to fit you for your current appearance and your current stature. The way I look at it is a suit is a good way to keep you disciplined, because if a suit starts to get tight in certain areas, it's going to start not looking right on you, and you're going to notice very quickly that, hey, you need to lose some weight or you need to just get a new suit. So don't buy the suit bigger, because that's horrible advice. It's not going to look good, and you want to buy the suit for your current body. I remember going in a department store, and I'm not going to name any names because I don't want to get sued, but I remember the guy in the store, he was helping me pick out a suit, and I was like a 38 regular at the time, and he said, oh, you need to buy a 40, or no, he said you need to buy a 42. And I was super confused, but I got the suit tailored in the store, and then it kind of made me think this is why he had me do it, is because the suit was only like $70, but the tailoring came out to $150 for the suit. So they were ripping me off. That's something you want to look out for, because sometimes people in the stores, they'll tell you to buy the suit bigger, knowing that you're going to have to get it altered to make it fit when you could just size down and wear the correct size. The next bad, horrible piece of advice you should avoid is that it doesn't matter what type of watch you wear with the suit. Look, fellas, you're going to want to stay away from your Garmin, your Apple Watch. None of those are appropriate for a suit. You want to wear a traditional, classic dress watch, something slim to fit under the sleeve of your dress shirt, and it's going to be way more elegant than wearing that Apple Watch. Stay away from your larger watches, so Invictas that are huge, larger Seikos like the Seiko XKS series. Those are going to be things you really don't want to wear with a suit. You want something slim, sleek, minimal, and formal to go with your suit on your wrist. Okay, so the next horrible piece of advice that I've heard is that only skinny guys can wear double-breasted jackets. Now, look, I'm not a big fan of double-breasted jackets. I haven't worn a double-breasted jacket in a few years. It does help to be slim, but if you are a bigger guy, you can still pull it off and wear it, and it's gonna look right. It's gonna look good, as long as you make sure the proportions are right. Don't have a big roomy jacket if you're a top heavy guy, and then skinny leg pants. It's just not gonna work. You wanna make sure that your pants and the jacket are totally proportional in the way that they drape and look. The next piece of worst advice you could follow when it comes to your style is not wearing jeans with a tie. Look, jeans are super comfortable and I love wearing them. I also like to wear a tie occasionally, and so I think wearing a tie with your jeans is totally appropriate. I think you can even do sneakers. It's just the way that you pull it off, and your style, your matching, making sure that everything looks cohesive and goes well together. But this is a rule that you should avoid, because style is about really finding what makes you comfortable and what you like and wearing that. The next piece of advice to avoid is more of a myth, and that is dressing up is expensive. When I first started this channel a few years ago, everything that I wore was either thrifted or a cheaper brand, and so don't feel like you have to spend a lot of money in order to dress nice. Wherever you are in your style journey, the one thing I want you to remember is that you need to dress within your budget. So if you're a guy that doesn't have a lot of money, then stick with some of the more affordable routes. If you have a little bit more extra cash to spend, go with some of the more expensive routes. But you really want to make sure that you're buying the best possible quality for the price within your budget. The next is also kind of on that advice/myth level, and that is dressing up is uncomfortable. I can't begin to tell you how wrong this is and how untrue of a statement that is. Dressing up is very comfortable if you do it the right way. Look, all of my suits, Gentstyle collection suits, soft shoulders, not a lot of padding, a thinner canvas so that it's comfortable and breathable. Breathable fabrics, that's the big thing. You gotta have the best quality fabrics. If you're wearing a cheap polyester, it's not gonna feel the same as if you're wearing, 100% wool or something like a seersucker or a linen or a fresco fabric. So really make sure that you're choosing a breathable material when you pick your suit, and that the details on the suit are not, things like really strong or pronounced shoulders that really make the suit a lot warmer. And the same thing goes for your dress shirts, your pants, your shoes. Make sure that everything fits properly. Your shirt, you don't want it skin tight, because if it's skin tight, it's going to be uncomfortable, and in the summer you're going to start sweating and it's not going to be a good look. So make sure that with your tailored pieces and your casual pieces that you're focusing on quality materials, fabric, and fit. And then the last piece of advice that I think is the worst style advice that you could receive, and that is to stick with what you know. Look, if you would have asked me a few years ago that I'd be really particular about, my shoulder and my lapel width and things like that, I would have not quite understood you. But one thing that I said in the last video is that style is evolution. And so a part of evolution and evolving is knowing that you really don't want to stick with what you know. You want to try different things. You want to experiment, because at the end of the day, if you're not evolving, you're dying. That sounded really harsh. It's important to try different things, because you're not going to know what you like unless you try it. Now, that goes against kind of some of my eating habits, but this is a style video. So try different things, experiment, pay attention to the tips I gave you in this video, avoid some of that horrible style advice that other people like to spew to you, and just have a great time and enjoy your journey, enjoy your style, and find something that you like. That's the big thing. So guys, that is today's video. In this video today, I'm wearing a gray suit from the Gentstyle collection. This is one of our 150s wool suits. I did a wider peak lapel. Also the shirt, this is silk and bamboo. This is also from the collection. Very breathable, very cool to the touch. I love it. I love the collar on this. I think it's a perfect garment. So that's what I'm wearing. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to like, subscribe, and share. Thank you for watching. I'm Robert, this is Gentstyle, and I'll see you in the next video.